Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Campaign Stories. I'm Jeff, your humble narrator. Here with me today is...
Hello, I'm Marshall. I play Keegan.
Hey folks, I'm Jesse. I play Oswald.
But before we get into the session, let's start as we always do with a lightsaber check. Marshall?
All right, let's see. It's a 7. Jesse?
All right, I got a 5.
All right, nothing this time.
You want a recap of all the things that we don't know?
No lightsaber this year.
With no recap, folks, we see Oswald at home, currently pushing away another plate of curried pie as he'll get a ding on his HCOM. An alert from the Amman General Hospital saying that his coworker will be ready for pickup in a couple hours.
Yeah, I imagine I'll scoop up Cobbler and stuff him in my vest and just be on my way. I'll start heading to the hospital right now. I'm kind of bored and out of sorts myself, so I'm fine with showing up early.
Yeah, Donna will call out, Polvino, where are you going?
Oh, a friend of mine is in the hospital and needs to be picked up, so I'm gonna go meet him. I hope he's better.
Oh no, hold on. It'll take a few minutes, but she will get a few to-go pies for your friend who's in the hospital.
Oh, thank you.
There's a savory one, a spicy one, and a sweet one.
I'll make sure to give these to him. I'm sure he'll love them.
But she'll pat you on the back as you head out with Cobbler into the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Though the sun is out, it still feels a little cold as the wind blows through between the buildings, as the sun doesn't quite reach deep into the city, right? Unless it's right overhead.
Yeah, makes sense. I imagine I'll skateboard to get there.
Okay. Yeah, it'll take you a little bit, but the camera will pan over to Keegan. As you're about to exit, the nurse will pop in and he'll, hey, well, you guys are finally ready to go. We got a few different things here in the Lost and Found. Most of your clothes were pretty torn up when we got you in here. Shirkvan will demand the tatters of his Moonrat jacket, which at this point is enough that you can kind of wad it up and just put it into a pocket.
All right, thank you.
They'll leave the Lost and Found box at the end of your beds, so you guys can sort through before you guys head out.
I'll pick through and look for something to wear. I find a pair of pants that are probably just a bit too tight, but a shirt that's definitely too tight, and it's the biggest one they have. It's got the saving squid on it, so it's rides up high and is very cinched. And then I will grab the bag that my armor got shoved into and whatever other effects I had, and look over to Shirkavan and anything in there fitting you?
You'll see he's kind of halfway between two different dresses of what actually kind of fit.
I like the purple one.
Yeah, pulling over a t-shirt over a purple dress, and this looks pretty good.
All right.
But yeah, you guys will walk out of the hospital, standing outside watching the traffic go by. Shirkavan will slap you hard on the back, and next time you want to hang out, Creek, let's just get drunk at a bar.
That sounds good.
I'll shoot you a comm once we're ready to start the wake.
Yeah, thanks. I should be getting a new comm today, so the nurses said that mine was in half when they found it. So
yeah, he'll look at your grocery bag filled with all the parts of your armor, and yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Shirkavan will wander off to the closest bus stop and take a seat and get ready.
Later, dude.
He'll hold up his hand and lighter. You will see coming across the street with a little orange tuft of head sticking out of a coat, large luminescent eyes, your good friend Oswald.
Oswald. As he skates over, I will take a step and scoop him up and do a hug. It's been a while since I've seen you.
I will hug back. It's good to see you, Keegan. How are you?
I'm alive. They put some cybernetics in me to put me back together.
Yeah, you'd be able to see pretty easily. Keegan's covered in scars.
Yeah.
And stitches that have been...
With my tiny shirt.
have been force healed. It does look a bit bulkier than before. And even when he hugs you, you can feel the metal plating underneath his skin.
Ah.
I mean, at the same time, Keegan, Oswald feels lighter, almost uncomfortably light. Though he looks like he's eating, he looks healthy. Where his fingers touch, you notice it's not so much fingers, so much as claws.
What's going on there?
Oh,
I'll put him down.
Afterward. I did not imagine that you were just holding me in the air this whole time. After everything, I went someplace else, and it was weird, man. Like grassy fields and weird wolf dog things and flying jellyfish, and I don't know. In one way, it felt nice. Like it kind of felt like free and simpler, but then it got really weird and fucked up and scary, and so I ran, and now I'm back. And I'm not really sure how I got back. I don't know if I managed to escape or what. But when I got back, this has continued to happen with my hands or claws or whatever.
So this is all progression then? The scaling that was starting before and now this?
Yeah. I think it's maybe the same kind of thing that was happening with remember what was going on with those? So I guess it's some kind of like planar influence, but I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out and figure out whether it's what it means, you know?
Yeah, that's definitely different.
But for now, we got other problems here, right?
Yeah, what
You heard from anybody?
I was just gonna ask you the same thing. Have you heard from anybody, and what do you know? Last thing I remember before passing out was Lucius holding fours on the ground, who looked very worse for wear, and you had just left the bar.
Yeah.
Behind you, you'll hear the wheels of a food cart,
What kind of food cart? I'll perk up a little bit.
and they look at it walking by, doing their rounds around the outside of the hospital. Looks like it's an AG certified pho food cart. So, for a couple credits, they just sell pho broth that you can just have like coffee.
Sounds really tasty.
Let's
Let's
get
get
eating like hospital jello and cornbread for a week.
Yeah, let's get a cup of pho and let me know what you know.
All right. I will go get a couple of cups of pho because I'm not at all sure whether Keegan has money or a wallet or what. He looks like he just got out of a hospital, so I don't know what he's got.
With how tight his shirt and pants are, it's clear he does not have a wallet.
Right.
But the elegant will, thank you, sir. And I'll hand you 2 large cups of pho broth.
Thank you. I'll make sure to tip him well as well.
Oh, thank you so much. And they'll continue to push his cart as they wander down the street around the outside of the hospital. Up above, you can see Amon Protection Division agents flying overhead. The Amon General Hospital is pretty close to the ziggurat, so that's not uncommon here. Well, I guess it's odd just kind of seeing them out and about like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we're used to seeing them show up for significant events or things that specifically attract Amon's attention, right? This is more or less like a general patrol kind of thing.
Correct.
Do we see like the normal amount of seekers, like regular seekers about?
Yeah, you definitely see a seeker presence close here, especially by the hospital.
Okay. All right, that's fine. I was just wondering if maybe APD was starting to replace seekers or something. Yeah, I'll hand Keegan his probably fairly large cup of pho broth. Pop the lid off of mine and just take a healthy swig.
Thank you.
What does mine taste like, Jeff? Can I taste it? Or does it just taste like hot water?
The savory flavors, the umami flavor would come through, but for the most part, it kind of just tastes like warm backwash.
So it's kind of like the amount of flavor I would get if I was like holding my nose.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will take a nice long drink of my pho broth.
It is delicious. The small bits of tofu they put in there are wonderful. You can taste the hints of seaweed and cilantro.
I am so happy right now.
That reminds me, and I'll fish in my pack and pull out 3 pies and hand them to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Did
my
you pick up bacon?
Did I do what? No.
Did you pick up bacon?
No, I don't know how to cook or bake or whatever. No, my neighbor makes these. She's been feeding me lately, and made some for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Are they in a bag, or am I just holding 3 pies now?
That depends entirely on what I got handed, because I didn't stop to put them in a bag because I was on my way out of my apartment.
Nope. You can see that they are each individually wrapped in the cloths made by Donna's wife, all put into a plastic bag tied off at the top.
Nice.
Okay. Thank you. I look for a bench or something. Actually, no. I'll just sling the bag over my arm for right now and continue drinking my broth as we walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you know of Forza's condition?
I mean, Force is dead, isn't he?
No.
Like he was cutting to pieces.
Yeah. Try not to dwell on that and hoping the best, but had to confirm.
I'm I like spelling it out, like my mind immediately flashes back to seeing that and then what was immediately happening afterwards, and I try to shut it out of my mind. It's not where I want to go right now.
Have you heard from Lucius?
Not directly. I guess he called me while I was away, but he didn't leave a message.
Interesting.
But I mean, yeah, I figure we got to get in touch with him, find out what's going on. I gotta figure that the house war with Orion is still gonna happen soon, right?
I mean, if there's anything left. Have you been by the old requisitions building?
Oh, let's go check that out. And heck, while we're at it, let's see if we can maybe get in touch with Gore or anybody else.
Yeah. Oh,
Hopefully they all got out okay.
We gotta stop at a store. I need a new HCOM.
Okay.
Mine didn't make it out of the bar.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So Lucius was the only one who was conscious for the aftermath. So we're definitely gonna have to find out from him how that all wrapped up.
Yeah. I gotta thank him too. The old requisitions insurance is fantastic.
Is it? I wouldn't know.
They said I had platinum insurance, which is why I'm still standing in this condition.
That's cool. When I was in your spot, well, not quite your spot, but on the other side of a fight, they called some doctor that they said they would work cheap, and came by and patched me up, kind of on the side. It felt like
Supposed to meet that guy once. We never got that connection made.
I think that was the plan as we were heading to Bold Requisition's office before we had the fight at the bar. Like while we were on the freeway trying to evade those motorcycles, I think we were then going to contact the doctor.
We were also going to talk to him just before we got back from the brew house incident.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been a rough last couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's head to HQ and just, I don't know, see what's left.
Yeah. How far away are we from the office?
It's about an hour by bus. Or if you'd
Okay.
like to pay for an Empire taxi, you can probably get there pretty quick.
Are there any HCOM stores around the area here?
Yeah, you'd be able to find just a local tech store.
Let's do that first, the HCOM, and then we'll head to the HQ.
I'm going to be sizing Keegan up and assessing how well I think he would do on a skateboard.
Yeah, you'll head into one of these small tech stores here. The human behind the counter, a young woman, will welcome to Darlene's. What are you looking for?
I am looking for a new HCOM, and I will open my bag and reach in and find one of the pieces and put it on the counter. I need to replace the...
Yeah, she'll look it over and, this is an older kind of Corleone model. I might have some. You're not interested in anything newer, better?
Well, what do you got?
Yeah, she'll turn off the news behind her, and she'll walk over to the shelves and pull out one. This does everything the one you did before, but has expanded connectivity options if you're doing any interplanar travel.
I'll look over at Oswald for a second.
I'll shrug.
Okay.
It's good for up to 72 hours outside of the constant.
That's impressive. Do you have your company card on you?
We get company cards? Like literally this whole time, Oswald has been paying for things out of pocket.
I've just been assuming and making accounts on things.
She can look up the company and charge it to the account.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Almost every company uses them on for banking.
Yeah, I'll say, if we can put it on the old requisitions account.
While there still is one.
Yeah. It was a work incident.
Yeah, she'll look at it and, it does appear that there's a disclaimer here. We're not allowed to use this phone. I do have this one. And she'll slide one over that is, similar to your old phone.
Can you check my account to see if I can get that newer one?
With a few clicks, she'll, Keegan Creek.
Yeah.
Yes, I see it here. we'll charge the account.
All right. Well,
It's only about 400 credits.
thank you.
After she boxes it up and hands it over to you, she'll turn on the news again and take her seat. You'll see on the news, both of you will recognize Chavri Das as standing next to another void, though the other void looks much worse. Casts, bandages. Chavri does look like she does have a prosthetic cybernetic arm, as they're doing a recap from the other week of heroic seekers save day, stop traitorous attack, as the Chiron at the bottom goes by.
I'm inclined to sit here and watch this for a second.
I'll start to watch it, but I have a feeling I'm gonna want to turn away pretty quick.
But yeah, you'll see there up there is a large Artori. The captain of the Seekers will put medals on them, congratulating them for their bravery and their work, before it will shift and it'll go back to snow days with Sarum and Osric.
As we stand here awkwardly in the store.
The girl will look at you guys as long as you're watching TV and you don't need anything. She'll just kind of keep watching as well.
Will my contacts change over?
She'll look at the chunk of HCOM you put on the counter and, I'm sorry, no.
All right.
I'll
Thanks.
absentmindedly reach over to Keegan's new HCOM and thumb my number into it. So he's at least got me in there.
Yeah, it is updated enough that you can tap your HCOM against his and it will transfer the information.
And I still
Sure.
I still have the same number? Are we able to reactivate it? Okay.
And now Keegan's got all my contacts, which means he can get in touch with my folks if he needs to.
Oh, good. I like that.
Right? Everybody likes them. I have the best parents.
All right. Thank you. Do you want to watch more snow days, or we should go?
Nah, let's head to HQ and see what's up.
We will head out and catch a bus.
Yeah, you'll pass by
Lame.
another. You'll pass by another food cart, kind of street tacos and kind of street food. You'll notice it has the same AG approved sticker on the side of it. And you guys will hop on the bus and begin heading towards the warehouse district.
What is AG? I'm on greenhouses? Really asking, like, is it obvious or already known what AG means? And if it's not, then I guess we'll just make guesses.
Yeah,
Right? I mean, yeah. Amon guarantee? AG, right?
I mean, it's got to be on something. I don't know. Whatever. That pho was good, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Gonna dig into
I'm
one
like
of these pies in a
absentmindedly,
minute.
like, letting Gobbler drink my pho.
Hey, Gobbler. I'll reach over and scratch his head.
Cobbler will sniff, of course, at your hand as you smell different and weird coming out of a hospital. We'll definitely lean into some scritches as you guys bounce down, stopping as you do on a bus as Lycos get on and off. Ill can hop on. Some voids join in as they're listening to music out loud, making jokes as finally you guys will come around the corner and stop at the stop in front of the Punch Junction billboard, though it is being pasted over as the new Punch Junction flavor is being revealed, called the Flavor Wrecker.
What?
Wait.
It's just got this can exploding with fists flying through it.
What color is the can?
The can is a neon green with violent stripes of orange, like it's visually clashing, like hard to look at.
Okay.
I wonder if the armor survived.
Yeah. Well, if it didn't, then looks like there's some new flying models we could steal. I'll point up at the billboard.
That would be cool.
Or repossess. Yeah, let's go check it out. Maybe, yeah, let's just go check it out.
It is a quiet and cold street that you walk down. The Goodberry's lights are off. There's no light at Sharap's home at the corner there. You can see a line of people at the Bahamburger down the street that replaced the bakery so long ago. Then you wander down. You can see the cordoned off section of where HQ used to be, or where HQ is, but it's put around that this is a dangerous building, not to enter. You can see the extent of the damage the fire did. There's almost nothing left here.
Fence is still standing.
The fence is still standing.
Yep, that's one hell of a fence.
And Keegan, your vehicle is there, though it is burnt on the one side that was facing HQ.
I forgot I had that.
It is also marked to be condemned. You have the keys. You can peel away the tape and drive it off if you need to.
I mean, I'm gonna push past the warning
Yeah.
signs and and go into.
Yep, same. I'm ducking under the tape to go in.
Yeah, the smell of kind of... Have you ever been in a burnt building before?
Yeah.
I have, yeah.
Yeah, just that pervasive stench of like everything that you enjoyed about a campfire but flipped backwards.
Yeah.
Soaks into your pores, your hair, your skin. Like you can smell all these weird things that got melted or burned. The floor sinks a little bit from like the moisture that soaked into it. There's a couple bodies in here that they had not fully pulled out, but you can see that they're partially dissolved or eaten. Looks like something happened to them outside of a fire.
I'm going to take a look at them.
Yep,
And,
I'm with you. Me too.
See if there's any distinguishing features or anything that, if these were any of our people, I want to know.
If you have the heal skill, you can roll that. Otherwise, I'll let you use perception.
I got heal.
Oh yeah, you do have heal. I'm going to use perception though.
But I roll shitty, so it doesn't matter. I got a 13 on my heal.
Better than my perception of 7.
With a 13 on the heel, there's not a lot you can tell about this body, but you can tell that it's not one of yours. Tattered remains, kind of broken parts. You find like the melted plastic card in the pocket of the corpse. Tells you these were blink dogs. But Keegan, you are distracted as the chunk of what used to be Lucius's office that has fallen off landed in the backyard. You will see that there is a Corleone out there kind of looking around the area from down below with a drone, just kind of inspecting. They look like they're looking at the destruction and just kind of curious.
Yeah, I'll get up and go out there.
Yeah, I'll hand Keegan the half-melted card. Say it wasn't one of ours. One of those blink dog assholes.
Good.
Yeah, the stairs are unsafe in here, so you'll have to go around the outside. Though the fence is still standing, the fence doesn't quite connect to anything on the sides now, so it's easy enough to walk by.
Yeah. I'll make my way out there.
Are both of you coming around, or Oswald, are you still inside?
I mean, Keegan, did you point out this other person?
Yeah, after you handed me the card, yeah, I would have said we got somebody outside.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Yeah, I'll make a pass to get outside to this person. Say, can I help you?
Yeah, the Corleone will startled, turn around. Oh shit, man, you scared me. Hey, no, I'm just, I was told a friend of mine was here, and I came to check it out and found that it was gone. I guess it went away.
A friend of yours?
Ravik Stokes?
I'll nod.
But yeah, the Corleone will approach and put out his hand, and doesn't seem to have a weapon on him or anything like that. His drone falls behind and will... Yeah, my buddy Ravik came out to the big city and hadn't heard from him a while, and thought I'd look him up. And when I checked around, I heard that he had come here to work for a repo company. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting my manners. I'm very in shatter.
I'll reach out and shake Oswald Rayland.
I'll shake his hand too. Keegan, Creek.
Yeah, he'll get a little self-conscious when you introduce yourself, and you can see he kind of pulls his sleeves down a little bit to cover some of his tattoos.
Oh, I won't point that out.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to give me a perception, Keegan.
17.
Yeah, 17, though he does cover them up fairly quickly, you're 80% sure the few tattoos you saw on him mark him as being an ex-convict from Avia.
Ah.
Most notably a deserter.
I'll say, yeah, Ravik was here. He was working with us for a while. How do you know him?
Oh, he and I, you can see he feels a little, like he wants to answer honestly, but he's feeling a little uncomfortable. He and I were in the military and engineering division.
Which military?
Mechanized repair, sir?
Well, which army? Wasn't going to say anything, but then he said he was in the army.
No, I was with the standing Avia regulars.
Where are you?
I was Mr. Creek.
We get kind of a weird look on my face and start looking back and forth between Keegan and Varian. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
He'll look at you, and I was a year behind you, sir.
Want to explain? I'll nod down to his arms.
I felt like I could no longer serve Avia in the way that they wanted me to, so I left.
Not the right way, though, right?
I could have done it better. My debt's paid and clear, so just thought I'd come out here and see where my friend's at. With my, he'll point at his drone, with Lori here.
So you were thinking that Ravik was still in this mess?
I hope he isn't in this mess. Now that I'm here, I thought I could get started, start again. Since he did, right?
I mean, he's, since joining up with Boulder Acquisitions. Ravik has definitely come a long way, and we're glad to have him around. Although, since the fire, kind of have lost track of him. Everybody kind of has been, what do you call it, working remote the last couple weeks.
Oh, yeah, Varial must be kind of hard for a mechanic. You don't have his number, do you? I could give him a call?
You know, I don't. We usually handle all that through like our secretary, which was actually gonna give him a call too, but he hasn't been answering the phone lately.
You guys work here?
Yeah. Had you not? Yes. Surprised he hadn't picked that up yet.
I mean,
You can see he's pretty focused on Creek.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Keegan has been working with us for a while as well. And I'll give Keegan a weird look.
yeah.
Hey, I don't want to bother you guys too much. Here's my HCOM number. If you see him.
Yeah. Once I'm sure we'll link up soon. So when I see him again, I'll have him give you a call.
All right, and yeah, if you guys are hiring,
I'll look around.
yeah, he'll kind of look at it and sorry.
I mean, maybe. I don't know, man. I'm not HR either. I'll kind of like think about like I don't really have a business card or a title. Recovery specialist.
good title.
I appreciate it. Well, I don't want to keep you guys too long. I'll find my way out.
You do that.
Damn, Keegan.
Thank you, Mr. Creek. Mr. Raylan.
Yeah, call me Oswald. Everybody does.
Mr. Creek is fine.
But Varian will walk out and head down the street towards the direction of the bus stop.
Yeah, once he's around the corner, I'll look at Keegan. What the hell was that about?
Hey, I may not be active service at the moment, but the military is very important to me and our culture. And for him to walk away like he did, I didn't want to push him too much.
I mean, do you know him?
No, he's got deserter tattoos on his arm.
Does he know you?
He said he was a year behind me.
Sure seems like he at least knows of you.
Didn't finish.
Well, I don't know, man. Like, I get it. It's a cultural thing for you, but sometimes people have to make hard choices, right? And they don't always choose the right choice in those situations either. But I don't know, man. You know better than I do. Just keep in mind, people don't always make the right call, even if they want to.
Yeah. Think back to the last week.
Uh-huh.
Or last month.
Last year.
Yeah. Last.
I think the last good decision you made was getting some pho.
Luckily, that wasn't too long ago. My hypocrite, maybe, but
you never wait to say hypocrite. Yeah, let's keep looking through the wreckage, I guess. See if there's anything salvageable. See if any of the rooms are less fire damaged than others. Did the fire stay contained to just our building, or did it spread up and down the block?
Looks like it stayed mostly contained to just your building.
Okay.
The amount of damage on side buildings is pretty minimal. Looks like it was all put out before then, but the extent of damage is very inside of the building where the fire started.
I'll check out the garage and workshop next and see if anything made it through.
Yeah, we're out here. Might as well. I want to check my room too and see if anything survived.
Like a shirt, maybe?
Something.
You look a little cold.
I'm fine. But yeah, let's look at the shop and the here, see what's what.
Yeah, checking through the shop, you can see the charred remains of Max and Acalic's tech equipment. You can see kind of half broken through the wall where there's a section of this place that you've never been in, at least I know, Keegan. Looks like there's like a secret side room that has stairs that go up to where the office would have been. But the books in here, the bookshelves, burnt beyond repair. You can see the charred remains of a painting frame on the wall. Go and give me perceptions if you're searching around.
Yeah, searching around. Also, who was the guy he was looking for?
Oh no. Okay. Well, I got a 30 on my perception.
I got a 23.
Did you not know we had a guy downstairs working for us named Ravik Stokes?
No, I don't think I ever knew Ravik was here. I knew Max and Acolic, everybody else, but I don't think I've ever met Ravik.
I mean, honestly, I kind of lost track of what was going on with him for a while there, but we encountered Ravik a few months back, and he had a Tane in his head that was making him crazy. Basically, it was like somebody else's personality, like more than just like abilities in that Tane. It was like a piece of a person in that Tane, and so he had, somebody else fighting for control over his brain. We took him in, and Max Nikolic helped over several weeks to get him back to closer to his old self. I think that all went pretty okay, but honestly, like, we've been so busy lately, I haven't been able to go down and check in with him lately.
Think he got out?
I mean, I hope so. I think Gore got everybody out, but I mean, that's what you were seeing on the cameras, right?
Yeah. No, I was driving.
Oh, yeah. Somebody had cameras.
Of course.
Okay. Well. So yeah, I mean, at some point we'll have to get in touch with Gore or Lucius or, I don't know, somebody, and see who's still out there. And I mean, hell, man, I don't even know if we still have jobs. I guess that would be one way for Lucius to handle things, is just take the L and declare bankruptcy and close up shop.
Yeah, I mean, can you war with a business in this shape?
I don't know. I never got the impression that what Orion wanted was the building.
Oh.
But yeah, we're gonna have to talk with Lucius about that, see if all of this has changed his view on how to deal with banter support. Knowing Lucius, he probably hasn't given it much thought. He's probably been busy doing some other catastrophe over the last week and a half, or trying to figure out how to like cheat his way onto Dungeon Crawl, or rob the central bank of Amon, or who knows what.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of inclined to reach out to Gore.
You sound a little frustrated.
Yeah, I realize I've been wanting to take action on a lot of the problems that have been hanging over our head, and I feel like we've been, like, the team, we've been taking action, but on the wrong things. We've just been chasing anything that is shiny and seems like it's important, and not really stopped to, make a plan. So it's just acting for action's sake, which feels good in the moment, but doesn't solve anything.
Yeah.
And I'll kind of look down at my hands.
Kind of why I fix this place up after Esper.
Yeah. I mean, hell, for all I know, Sons of the Rain and the Blink Dogs are still after us.
I'm gonna look around for a second. See if anybody's watching the place.
I mean,
another perception on the top of the other perception.
That's right, we did do roll perception checks.
You did. As you're searching through the burned wreckage, Oswald, with that net 20, with that 30, you can definitely find a couple of pictures. You can find some things that are still salvageable and good. Will be cleaned up. But down here in this lower area, pressed against the wall that was shared with Max Nikolic's studio, you will find a dark wood box about 9 inches by 6 inches and about 3 inches deep. It's burnt along the outside, though the box seems to be cool to the touch and intact. Opening it, inside there are 3 small, let's say maybe like shot glass worth, but 3 vials of a thick reddish liquid. And Keegan with the 23. Yeah, there's some stuff in your room that you could probably reuse. You got to get it washed though first, of course, because that pervasive smoke stink is there.
Yeah.
But amongst the wreckage, you'll see at first you'll be like, is that a perfectly fine candy bar? Before the candy bar will sprout thick black ooze-like legs and scurry itself into a corner and hide from you.
There's a thing in here.
I will quickly pocket the entire box and move over to Keegan.
I'll keep my eyes on where the candy bar ran off to. And point it out to Oswald. Over there, a candy bar got up and ran into the shadows over there.
Candy bar? What?
Or a wrapper with something in it.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll go over and start, I
could have done that.
I'm feeling frustrated, so I'm gonna do the unwise choice, and I'm gonna go over and dig through this ash and litter with my actual hand.
Did my cactus survive? These plants are hardy.
Roll me a percentile.
Not that hardy.
With a 3 on that percentile, it is burnt so far gone.
Oh, I'm sad.
As your claws pull away charred pieces of wood and broken parts of wall, Oswald, you'll see a spot where it looks like something is burrowed into the wall and gone down in between the panels and burrowed away from you guys.
All right. You sure it
Think
wasn't
anything?
like I mean, yeah, there's like some kind of nest or burrow or I mean, it looks like I don't know, like a rat or some kind of bug.
It didn't
Was it-
seem rat-like. It was oozy.
Oozy. Well, that gives me pause.
Sorry, I
I've dealt with oozy things before. That's different.
yeah. It just startled me. Sorry.
No, that's fair. If that's the kind of thing you saw.
I mean,
What
I mean,
was it doing when you spotted it? Was it like eating something, maybe?
it looked like a candy bar, and then it just kind of got up and scurried. I didn't get a great look at it, but I mean, who knows? It could have been living in the junkyard out back, or in the walls.
I don't know, man. Like, I'm kind of inclined to just let it live in the wall at this point. It's not like we're gonna move back in.
Not like this.
Did you find anything useful?
Some clothes I need to get dry cleaned that might work. Singed is a good look, right?
Probably not.
No.
Also, that smell's never coming out. Like, they'll get clean, but they'll never smell the same. It's gonna smell like this. Forever.
You're not helping.
You're the one looking for clothes in a burnt down building. I thought you were looking for, like, not clothes.
Looking for anything salvageable.
Alright, well, let's check the other rooms and see if we can find anything else.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe some of Forza's effects to send back to his family or something.
Anything we find, we can put in one of the crates from the yard. Look, I saw a few of them that are just kind of there.
Okay.
Not like a big crate, no crate size.
As we're going through, I'm also going to be looking for signs of whether anybody else has come through here after the fire.
Yeah, searching through a bit. Go ahead and give me that survival.
Alrighty.
Ooh, I think I can do that.
Total of 23.
I can do that. And with the 10, not very well.
Yeah, Keegan, you spent a lot of time learning how to use demolitions and things like that. You never explored the wreckage, right?
Right.
I heard a story about how well you learned how to use demolitions. I don't know if it's true or not.
But Oswald, looking around, there are footprints that you can see that have come through here. You can see a lot of the fridge has been emptied. And a lot of it you probably suspect are just G3 members harvesting from the corpse of the old building, what they can reuse or what they can take.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll pay particular attention to Forza's room and Lucius's office, I guess, in terms of like seeing what is salvageable, not looking for tracks.
Yeah, there's not too much here that is left. A lot of the books are burnt beyond usefulness or anything like that. There's at least a partially recoverable picture of Lucius, Matilda, and Xavier.
Grab that.
I say grab that for sure.
And there is a picture of all of you at the Festival of Families.
Oh,
Definitely grabbing that.
That would be in Barry's room.
Mm.
you should have brought Barry.
I mean, everybody was invited.
Should we? I don't think there's anything left really here. I think we got it all.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's head out. See if we can get in touch with anybody.
Send out that message. I'll drive. We can take my car if it runs.
Okay.
There's no window on the passenger side, and
Get the glove box. I'll get the key out of the glove box and.
Does the glove box even open? Like melted shut.
Yeah, let's see if this starts.
Where's the wrecker?
I'm assuming Lucius has it.
All right.
How good are you with computers?
Not. I can give you a hand with the engine, but computers are not something I've ever been any good at.
Okay. I say we've got data pads in the wrecker. You could try and track them, but
Yeah, I'll just give him a call once we get on the road.
with a sputter and a kick, the vehicle starts.
Hey, home again. I'll look over at Goodberry's. He said the lights were out, but should we see if Brina's there?
Well, if she is, where are we at with her? We know who she's trying to go after, and she doesn't know that we know,
We haven't seen her since we found out.
right? I mean, I know Forrest was working on some kind of scheme to get his kin to leave Lucius alone, but I don't see that working now.
Yeah, but I mean that does nothing for Sabrina and how she's feeling.
Mm-hmm. I mean, on the one hand, I kind of want to give Sabrina the information we have and let her make her own choices. Maybe urge her to try and catch Doman and put him in prison. That's the outcome I'd prefer.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the only reason I didn't tell her earlier was because it's Forge's kin, and it was kind of his thing to figure out, you know.
Right.
But I kind of feel like we owe the information to Sabrina at this point.
Yeah. I mean, we sat on trying to kill Lucius for too long and did nothing about it, and it got Vesper killed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's see if she's there. Odds are she went to go be with her kids. Although, last time I talked to her, she said she wasn't going to stop until the killer was dead or Vesper walked through that door.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, yeah. Let's go across the street and see if she happens to be in there with the lights off. I mean, who knows? She might be in there training or something.
Training with Rashi again. I know he was teaching her some stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Doesn't hurt to check it out.
Nope.
So you'll drive your smoking, half-burnt car literally across the street and park.
Yep. I'll drive it over there and park. Hey, we gotta go and gotta keep it moving.
Right.
Yeah, missing both windows on one side does mean occasionally when the wind hits right, fast food receipts or wrappers get pulled out as you drive. But pressing your face to the window, you can see the outline of a lizard folk in the back kitchen.
I'll tap on the window.
And yeah, you'll see the flash of metal on their arm as Karashi will come closer into the light and he'll walk over and
as we both wave.
Greek, Oswald, hey, I'm just here feeding the chickens.
Fantastic. How you doing?
They're doing okay.
Oh, I'm good. I mean, could be better, right?
Yeah. Just got a gesture to myself.
Yeah, he kind of looks at both of you and he'll give you both a hug. And who couldn't be, right?
Yeah. Bring it around?
He'll pull up the blinding glasses he uses to make sure you don't connect with the cockatrices. Well, Sabrina is staying with a friend of mine.
That's good. How's she doing?
Yeah, she's getting strong. She can throw a punch.
I don't doubt it.
How are the kids?
The kids are well. From what she told me, that they're doing okay, considering y'all.
Mm-hmm.
They are still very sad.
And how are things going here? Like, 'cause you said you're still feeding the chickens, but what's going to happen next here?
He'll hold up his hands and, only Tali knows, right?
Mm-hmm.
The wind's blown through here, and who knows if we'll come back, if we'll sell it. Maybe I go back to the fighting rings.
Or maybe it stops being good berries and starts being crunchies.
I don't have the money for that, but sounds cool. You guys would like lizard folk cuisine.
Sure that I would.
I definitely would.
We found out some information that we think Sabrina probably would want to hear, related to what she's been training for.
As her trainer, don't right now. I feel information too early leads people down bad paths. I worry she would try something before she's ready.
Mm-hmm.
And if what you're about to say is something I think it might be, whoever this is, I'm sure is more ready than she is.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
So, secret between us for now, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, then you let us know when you think it's the right time to tell her.
Did Lucius say it's safe for us all to talk yet?
I haven't heard from Lucius.
I haven't either. I just got out of the hospital. Oswald picked me up and
I'll laugh. Hey, you picked me up.
Yeah, Karashi will take a look at both of you and looking at your tight saving squid shirt. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do look like you got out of the hospital.
But yeah, we haven't heard from anybody yet.
Well, then here, and he'll give you his HCOM number if you don't already have it.
Thank you. I got it.
Pretty sure I do. And if
I got a new
then
HCOM, so I
Keegan
need
does
to.
too.
He has a new number as part of what Lucius said about.
Oh, that's right. Everybody has a new number except Gore.
Mm.
But Lucius said it.
Okay, cool.
But yes. Let me know if you need help. But for now, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I feed the chickens. I go do a few fights.
Sounds good. I might be joining in those fights. but we'll see.
Yeah.
Let you know if we hear anything.
All right.
Stay safe,
And
Rashi.
I am sorry for everything we brought this way.
Well, unless you killed Esper and lit your building on fire, it's not your sorry to give.
Well,
How do they say in Golden? Shit happens.
yeah. Well,
You guys want breakfast?
I'm gonna hesitate and look at Keegan.
I would love to, but we should get going. We got a few things to take care of.
Nod. Turn back to Karashi. Yeah, we gotta track down Lucius and find out what's going on. Might not be our sorry to give, but we really need to find the person who is responsible and stop more bad shit from happening.
Yeah, good. I like that.
Yeah. All right. It was good to see you, Karashi.
Stay well, Oz. Keys.
Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, he'll slap you on the shoulder before he closes the door and locks it once again, and we'll head back into the dark part of the kitchen.
All right. Enough moping around. Let's find Lucius.
Yep. You grabbed the crate, right?
With what in it?
The box you threw in there, the pictures.
Oh, I guess, sure. Yeah, if I found enough that I felt it was worthwhile to put it in a crate, yes. I got the impression it was all like 2 handfuls of stuff and there was no need for the crate.
Put my bag of armor and stuff in the back. And
I will give Lucius a call.
okay.
The phone will ring several times before it will cut to voicemail.
I'll hesitate. Like, what I want to do is just hang up, but I'll leave a message. Hey, Lucius. It's Oswald. I'm here with Keegan. He got out of the hospital. He's looking a lot better. Just checking in to see what's going on, boss. Sure would be good to hear from you. Talk to you soon, I hope. And I'll click. Matilda next, yeah? I'll turn to Keegan.
Matilda next? I was going to say Gore, but yeah, give her a call.
I mean, okay. Gore, sure. Gore would be nice so that we know, make sure everybody got out safe, but we're pretty sure everybody got out safe, you know? Whereas Matilda maybe knows where Lucius is.
Yeah.
We gotta do something about what's going on. You know, if Lucius can't or won't, then it's on us. If you want, I can call Gore first, just to...
No, call Matilda. You're right. And I will, as you call, I'll start driving. Drive to Olden's.
Ooh. All right. I don't feel responsible about Olden's. I feel like I did everything I could to make that turn out as well as I could arrange. It was a shit show, but it wasn't my shit show.
It was definitely a shit show. And we did our best.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I will give Matilda a call.
Alrighty.
This might be the first time I've called her.
You know, I texted her once.
Yeah, I've spoken with her before, but I think this is the first time I proactively reached out to her. Maybe not. Maybe there's been some other time.
Yeah, the phone will ring twice before you'll hear, "Hello, who is this?"
It's Oswald. How are you doing, Matilda?
Oh, Oswald. I'm doing fine. Is there something I can help you with?
You happen to know where Lucius is?
You'll hear like the heavy sigh come out of her. Like, no, for some reason, the asshole is not answering anyone's calls.
I will give the same heavy sigh.
I'll lean over. What about Xavier? Does he know?
I'll give a huge raised eyebrow to you.
I'm watching the road.
That's not what the eyebrow's for.
Yeah, Matilda will. Do any of you know where Lauren is?
I was just about to ask if you had heard from her. We're pretty sure they're safe. We think everybody got out of Bold safely.
The last stupid text she sent me was, Lucius said get rid of our phones. And I haven't heard from her for a week and a half. So...
yeah. All right.
I'm sorry. I know you guys have been dealing with a lot. Xavier does have rooms for you if you need. I do not. My condo is currently being repaired and renovated, as I too enjoyed a fun visit from your friends and have a lot to clean up.
I trust that visit ended up with a lot of dead.
If they aren't, I'd be very confused how they survived.
All right. After I'm off this call with you, Matilda, I'm gonna try and find out what happened to everybody else, including Lauren. And if I do, I'll let you know. Do you happen to know if the Do you happen to know if the Blink Dogs or the Sons of Rain are still out there trying to do their thing? I don't know how that all turned out after you took off. Literally.
Have you guys not seen the news?
Some kind of bravery promotion for the Seekers. That's all I saw. No.
Yeah. Well, me and my crew were able to hold off the Sons of Zerain that did show up and remove them.
Put it on speaker.
I am not going to put it on speaker.
Aw.
Xavier has let loose a couple of his hired bodyguards to handle the Blink Dogs.
Huh. I didn't know Xavier had hired bodyguards that he could send after Blink Dogs. I'm saying mostly for the benefit of Keegan.
Of course Xavier has bodyguards.
I mean, it makes sense that he would.
No, Xavier's been doing a lot of things over there in Selene that I guess we're all learning about now. I'd be pissed at him, but Lucius isn't answering my calls, so I'm really rather upset at someone else right now.
I gotta ask, do you know if there's been any progress on the whole house war thing with Banter, with Ryan? Or, I'm guessing no, since Lucius isn't returning calls, but maybe you've heard something independent?
And is she fighting with us? Ask her that.
Oh, and are you fighting with us? I think there was some kind of coordination effort going on that I wasn't really a part of.
No, we're kind of in a awkward middle spot. Well, my wine basket was taken from my office and was taken to your office, which was burned down. So I never opened it.
Oh.
And so I don't have anything yet quite to go on. So Xavier has to tell me legally if I'm in trouble or not and what we have to deal with. But Xavier is also dealing with the fact that he's also in the middle of this and he has to contact Amon, I guess, to figure out how they want to rule this.
Yeah, whether the wine basket is like an actual formal part of this or whether it's just symbolic. Okay, well, fair enough.
Right now it's just you guys in the war, as far as I know.
Just us in the war as far as he knows. Okay.
You guys haven't taken the first step, so you're still also in that gray ground beforehand?
Right. So everything's on Lucius. Yeah, that sounds about like what I'm used to. Okay, well thank you, Matilda. I'll try and be in touch if I found out anything. Okay?
You can hear her breathe in and center herself, and thank you, Oswald, for calling. I look forward to any information you have.
Stay safe, Matilda.
I will.
Hi, Matilda.
I'll
she hangs
hang
up.
Still don't know how I feel about her and Xavier, but they're at least being civil right now. So, or she is, but she's also caught up in all this. Short answer: no, she doesn't know anything.
Okay.
But sounds like she's not even sure if she's in a war or not because the whole wine basket thing didn't really resolve the way it's supposed to on her end.
Oh, the basket was...
Because I took the wine basket from her apartment, or from her office, or whatever, quote, office, along with her secretary, and we brought that back to Bold Requisitions HQ, and before anybody could open it or read any accompanying note or anything like that, no, I think there was a note, but anyway, there was no, like, formal acceptance of it, and now the building burned down, so who knows? Maybe Xavier knows, but I guess Xavier is also not being very helpful.
Okay, so don't call Xavier next?
I don't think so. I think call Gore next.
Okay.
We still heading to Holden's?
Yeah. I don't know how close that is, but...
Holden's is not that far, especially by car, right?
Yeah.
So, takes you about 15 minutes to get there. You'll pull up out front, leaving your faint trail of trash. You'll see 3 halflings as they're currently arguing outside, yelling at each other. But it seems pretty serious. They're not sharing the one cigarette between each other. One of them has grabbed it out of the mouth of the other, thrown it to the ground, and stepped on it, leading the other 2 to yell at them rather profusely. For that one will take off his hat, adjust his hair, put it back on, and tell them to go do something rather profane to themselves. Before 2 will walk one way and 1 will walk the other.
Jeez, I don't know why those guys couldn't just be cool, man.
I don't... I'll Gore.
Yeah. Oh, Matilda did say that Xavier has a place for you to stay, I guess.
Oh.
Us, technically, but I still have my own place. So maybe once we get in touch with Gore and Lucius and everybody, we'll see if anybody is in need of a place to sleep.
Okay, I was gonna see if I could stay here. Shirkovan said he'd help me out.
All right.
Wait,
Yeah,
at least
I'll
I'm in,
call for.
at least I'm in the area that way too.
You guys will walk into Olden's. There's a distinct lack of chairs and tables. Fairly empty in here. There's several moon rats. You can see the one that you saw before, the one with the curly red hair and dark skin, as she's sitting there getting served by Bosser, that was serving last time.
I think so. Yeah.
Bosser. Yep, Bosser was the bartender last time. Yep.
Okay, yeah, you can see her sitting at the bar, getting served by Bosser. Shirkovan is cleaning up the area. You can see they've used the chunks of his staff that were broken to form a new broom handle as he's scooping up. He's got some music playing, but on the news, you'll see Sareem and Osric as they're the Chiron at the bottom, and the closed captions talk about violence and dusk banter escalates since the brutal killing seen in the lower warehouse district. And Shirkovan will be like, Boss, we're on the news. And she'll turn around and order another shot. But they'll cut to another scene of showing like a expensive high-rise condo with the windows shattered out, a dented bus, blood all over the inside of a building, as they talk about how gang violence is continuing to increase in the city. They talk about a massacre in the Sulane district, leaving almost 30 some odd dead there as well. And the Amon Protection Division having to keep their efforts focused in the Dusk Banter district, with the Seekers being relegated to the outer districts. But Bosser will welcome in before they recognize you both, and oh god, what are you doing back here?
Okay, it's just us today.
Sure, I'll be like, they're fucking cool, man. Don't be a dick.
Shirkovan.
And they'll, hey-oh, and going for a high five to a arm hold, and what up, Creek?
Not much. I was wondering if they had a couch or something for me to sleep on for a few days.
Oh, shit. Ronnie! She'll turn around and, yes, Shirkovan. Is it okay if Creek stays here? You can tell she's a few cups in, and sure, before she'll turn around.
Thank you.
So, yeah, man, we got plenty of space.
Wait.
Need a hand cleaning up?
Nah, I got this. And he'll duck down a little bit, and which one are you?
I'm Oswald. I'm the one, I came in first. Tried to give you guys a heads up. Me and you were, going double teaming, that lady with the whip at the end there. I will say without even a hint of realization of exactly how that's phrased.
Oh, yeah. Or the quick one, bouncing around.
Mm-hmm.
Arani, and she'll, it's fine. They can all stay over.
Oh, no, that's okay. I've got a place.
Oh, all right.
I do appreciate it, though. Yeah.
Are you wearing your pack?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You haven't mentioned it once, so I was like,
Yeah.
is he wearing it?
Because I'm fucking like walking around and taking the bus like a schlub with you.
Well, you skateboarded down there too.
Yeah, because I
I'm like,
wanted
did
to.
something- I didn't even
I wanted the fresh
think about
air.
Okay, no.
Yeah, no, I still have my pack. It's a good call out that you would be like, does he even still have it? No, I do. As we have narratively established, it's extremely rare that I take this thing off, even when it would be much more comfortable if I did.
Otherwise, the bar is pretty open. You guys are welcome to take a seat, order drinks, get food, whatnot. All the food they have here is like pre-packaged, like soy constitute sandwiches and bags and bags of various flavors of chips.
What's
But the news will change as Saram and Osric go to talk about the graffiti menace. Tombs, the number 2 with an M and an S after it, continues to deface public property with their celestial graffiti. When are we going to stop people like this from ruining the nice part of our town?
Is it like the graffiti we saw on the highway?
Mm-hmm.
You go, Tombs.
They'll go back and forth a little bit, discussing that between the violence and the graffiti, that the city is falling apart.
I'll order a cider and whiskey and see if I can spot like a dustpan or something that I can use to start helping to clean up. I know Shirkovan said don't worry about it, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah, Shirkovan will turn it into a game if you find a dustpan or something that works as one. He'll definitely call out his long shots as he tries to slap chunks of wood or broken glass
Awesome.
that are tucked in the corners.
Down for that game.
But it's been a week and a half. I mean, most of it's cleaned up. the place still kind of has a little bit of that copper taste to it.
Yeah.
That you can taste very well, Oswald.
Interesting.
I should have brought you back here, but that's fine.
But the news will change to something that does catch your ear. As you will hear Osric, all of us are still reeling from the display the other night. Though the Amon Corporation provided the video, we've deemed it just too violent for most viewers. Sarum will cut in. The footage that we are speaking of is the footage from the execution of the Justicari division. They've been outed as traitors to the Empire, and under CEO Rayland, they have been terminated, and their families have inherited their debt left on their contracts. Though it hurts the Dargath Empire to lose this many agents, in the end, it had to be done for the safety of country and the safety of all. Before Osric could jump back in, Prism continues to elude Amon's grasp. Reports tell us that they've been operating more in the open in the politically neutral Corlean provinces. And Sarum will, I just wish those Prism folk would just go away. You're telling me.
Do they have any Corlean Friar whiskey?
This much of a dive bar? No. That is too high a shelf. But they got some solid golden swill.
I will take a cup of the swill.
It practically comes with a hangover first.
Okay. I'll be sipping this while Oswald's cleaning or helping to clean. At the end of the bar, I'll find Gore's number that I got from Oswald. Shouldn't have to make all the calls.
Yeah, the lady at the bar next to you, you'll watch as she slowly goes a little bit limp as she kind of passes out at the bar. And Bosser will grab the half-finished bottle of swill that she was working on and pass it over to you.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Good shooting the other night, too.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'll dial up Gore.
Yeah, you'll hear kind of a high, shrill halfling voice answer, and...
Hello, who's this?
This is Keegan Creek. Looking for Gore?
Keegan Creek? What's that?
All right. Thank you.
You'll hear the...
Oh, hold on.
In halfling before it switches, and you'll hear Gore. Keegan.
Hey, Gore.
Why are you calling me?
Well, I just got out of the hospital. I haven't heard from anybody except Oswald.
Yeah, you can hear some faint, carnival music behind Gore.
Okay. Where are you at?
None of your business.
Fair. Have you heard anything from anybody? Are you on the clock right now?
Awesome.
Yeah, God damn it. No, I'm not on the clock. I'm out at one of the Chaos Dragon festivals.
Fun. Sorry to bother you, but I just got out of the hospital. I'm here with Oswald. We haven't heard from Lucius. Matilda doesn't know what's going on either. And we've got half a dozen employees that are unaccounted for that you might know where they're at.
I do know where they're at. Are we ready to come back together?
Matilda's eager to find Lauren, or at least know she's safe. Hey, Oswald?
Yeah.
Do we want to get everyone back together yet, or just make sure everyone's safe?
Let's give Lucius one more day.
We're going to give Lucius one more day.
Let's plan on meeting back up tomorrow. Just see if we can figure out what to do.
So yeah, just knowing everybody's safe is good enough right now. We'll probably call again tomorrow. We're going to give Lucius another day to get a hold of us. We've left him messages.
Okay, I will. I'll start getting everyone back together. And
Has Gore heard from Lucius?
I'm really happy to hear that you're okay, Keegan. I got the ping that you were out of the hospital, but I was hoping the rest of the crew was getting you. We hadn't heard anything about whether we're supposed to be in contact yet, but I think we might be okay at the moment.
Yeah, looking at the news, it looks like we might be okay. And you haven't heard from Lucius, have you?
I haven't. And you can roll me a sense motive.
Oh, son of a bitch.
That is a 6.
Yeah, though he sounds worried. Of course he should be worried, right? Between Justicari, Blink Dogs, you guys got a lot of stuff on your plate.
Yeah, I'll look over to Oswald and shake my head no.
Does he know about 4s?
You know about 4s?
I haven't heard from him.
I'll shake my head. Okay.
You should probably tell him, Keegan.
I'll put my hand over the HCOM. Now's not the time.
All right.
What
was that about? I shouldn't have to make all the phone calls?
Yeah.
But yeah, Gore will... All right, man. Yeah, I'm in. One more day. And where do you want to meet if we don't get a hold of Lucius?
Olden's in the crime, right?
You'll hear that long pause of what? What? Where?
Olden's, the moon rat bar.
Oh, cool. Are they cool?
They're cool.
Seems weird, but I'll allow it. Okay.
Unless you can think of a better spot for us to meet.
Should
we meet at Goodberry's?
It's closed.
Well, we could.
I mean, we could.
Karashi and
Karashi will probably let us in. But, I mean, that's too close to Boulder
that is too
Requisitions,
close,
right?
isn't it? Yeah.
Like, honestly, what I'm thinking is if we don't hear from Lucius by the time we meet tomorrow, we're going to have to, like, en masse all go to meet Xavier as the lawyer of Boulder Requisitions and figure out on our own what the hell is going on with our employment status and the war.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could talk to the Seekers. Presumably, like, we know Seekers were showing up after the fight here, and Lucius was still, like, here and conscious, so maybe they have information. Lucius always says don't talk to the cops, but, like, if he ain't answering the phone, we gotta talk to somebody.
Yeah. No, and we've got contacts.
Yeah. We could try calling Das. In any case, no, I think here is fine for meeting tomorrow. I don't know where else would be better.
Your apartment.
My apartment's not big enough, man.
So yeah, no, sorry, Gore. Olden's. And thank you. I appreciate everything you've done.
All right, right on. You could hear Gore like crunching through probably like an ice cream shell or something.
Okay.
And you hear like the smack and crunch of, all right, I will find everybody and we'll be at Olden's tomorrow if we haven't heard from Lucius.
Okay, that sounds good. Enjoy the festival.
Will do.
Get me something fuzzy.
Shirt, hat, pants, underwear.
Give me a coat.
Fuzzy coat coming up, buddy.
They got for the underwear, man. When else are you going to get a chance to get fuzzy underwear? That was the GM giving you a gift from the world.
A fuzzy coat. What was I thinking? It'll be fine. I'll wear it over my hoodie. It'll be fine.
What hoodie? Your clothes got burnt, man.
I'll get another hoodie. I'm gonna get clothes.
Then why didn't you get a fuzzy hoodie?
But we will end this day with Keegan crashing here at Olden's. The rest of the night will be Moonrats basically drinking.
That's fair.
And dancing and partying.
I'll be drinking and partying for a while too. Well, not partying, but drinking.
But yeah, you'll see that they're slowly spending their time carving in the names of all their friends that died into the wall. And everybody kind of at least has to like have a drink for each one. Not all the same night.
Yeah.
Oswald, you go back to your apartment?
I imagine I actually stay here at Olden's for a while, especially as I see that they're doing that whole like carving the names in the wall thing.
Yeah. One of us should put forward up there.
Yeah. I don't intend to spend the night here, but if folks are starting to take shots to celebrate the folks who went down, I'm probably going to participate, which means I'm going to end up drinking way more than I've ever had in my life.
Oddly enough, your taste buds work just fine for alcohol. Though anything too sweet comes across as kind of ashy.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
I'll talk to Shirkovan and see if it's okay to put Forrest on the wall, since he did die here.
At the point of drinking that you're at, Shirkovan will say yes.
Okay.
Like he'll have that moment of, he's not a moon rat.
He fought alongside us.
You're not a moon rat. And he'll give you a hug and we're all moon rats.
Moon rats!
Oswald will give a drunken cheer. Moon rats!
And by tomorrow, we are moon rats.
Yeah, right? Hooray, I joined the gang!
I am absolutely fine if you guys want to wake up the next day with moon rat tattoos.
Oh, I so want a moon rat tattoo.
Sure, I'll have a moon rat tattoo.
Yeah, you guys will both wake up. I don't know where you want to say it is on your body, but you have a actually fairly well done. Bosser's a very, very talented artist. And is able to put down a sweet rat howling at the moon.
Nice.
But you will wake up to a text from Lucius saying to meet at the Amon Advancements headquarters, Southgate. And that is where we will end the session. It's over!
Hey! That son of a bitch. I think my tattoo is on my left shoulder blade.
I think mine is left pec.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Our music, as always, is brought to you by Nihilore, opening and closing How to Survive in a Pre-Apocalypse, as well as you heard Lore and How Long Can You Remember a Voice. Our sound effects are by Pixabay. But other than that, it is a wonderful, great day in Seattle, and I hope you're doing well. All right, bye. Thanks.